Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jack Tanner 2001 here, and I am back. And this is the last video of my CD collection series. So, this is 2 disc for part 2, or multiple, I would say. So, I have 8 albums for this video. So, let's get right into them. Alright, first one up, it is an Iron Maiden compilation album. This is the Essential Iron Maiden, which features a compilation of their hits. I mean, there are some good ones on there from the modern era and the 80s. And there are some good ones on there. Rainmaker, The Wicked Man, Sign of the Cross, Fear of the Dark, which they played live on this one, and Aces High, The Flight of Icarus, The Trooper, well, so on and so forth. I would say not many. I wouldn't say many songs on this album, but this is a double disc album and it features some stuff from the 2000s, the 90s, and the 80s, and the first 2 albums. So yeah, the Essential Iron Maiden. Next up, it is Iron Maiden's Senjutsu. This is their most recent album. It is actually here's the back cover. I mean, I bought this album back in December, after Christmas. I mean, I love this album. I mean, yeah, the artwork on this album was really good. There's some good ones on there. I mean, there is the title track, Senjutsu, Stratego, The Writing on the Wall. There was Days of Futures Past, The Parchment, I'd say that's my favorite, and Hell on Earth. So yeah, that is Senjutsu right here. Love the album. And next one up is the second Led Zeppelin box set. And the first Led Zeppelin box set had 4 discs. And this one I bought off of Amazon for like $10, I believe, had 2 discs. So yeah, the 1990 box set featured a lot of Led Zeppelin songs, and this box set here contains the rest that were not released on the first box set. And there's some good ones on there, I would say. Good Times, Bad Times, That's the Way, Baby Come Home, which is the hidden song on this album. Yeah, Down by the Seaside, Moby Dick, any good ones on there? Black Country Woman, How Many More Times, 4 Sticks, I Can't Quit You Baby, Hot Town for Nowhere, Living Loving Maid, and Bring It On Home. So those are there are a few decent songs on this album, but those are the good songs I have to say on this album. And next one up is Liquid Tension Experiment 3. Now, I haven't gotten the second one, which I will buy off of Amazon online, hopefully soon. But yeah, this is their 3rd album, most recent one back in 2021, and this one featured the band members wearing masks. So, remember the COVID pandemic? Because I do. That's basically a remark of what happened in 2020, such a dreadful year. Oh yeah, there are some good ones. Hypersonic, Beating the Odds, The Passage of Time, Key to the Imagination, and there is a second album which has the band rehearsing or practicing for the album. There's some good ones on there. This is a very decent album. It's very much just instrumental music. Alright, we got a few Metallica stuff here. So let's get right into work with Metallica, and the first one up is Garage Inc. And this was released back in 1998. Well, Garage Inc. is a whole cover album. The whole album is basically just cover songs from other bands. And the second disc features covers that were on singles and B-sides. So yeah, I mean, it features so many references to other artists on the album cover, which I'm not going to go into detail because that would take forever. Oh, I forgot to mention a few songs. Sabracadabra, Turn the Page, Die Die My Darling, Merciful Fate, Whiskey in the Jar, the second disc, Helpless, Les Carraz and Green Hell, Am I Evil, The Blitzkrieg, Red Fan, Stone Cold Crazy, Killing Time, Overkill, and Stone Dead Forever. So those were a few cover songs they did, and to say they're my favorite. Next one up is Metallica's Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And I got this album back in Christmas of 2016, basically a month after it first came out. You know, I was really excited when this first came out, but looking back at this now, I mean, I do like it, but I have to say, 72 Seasons is better than Hardwire. I don't know why I get that feeling. Probably because the writing is better, because, you know, Kirk Hammett, the second guitarist, lost his phone before the recording of this album. And so James and Lars had to do all the dirty work. They had to, like, recycle some of the old stuff and come up with new riffs and use riffs from other songs they never use. So I find this to be kind of disappointing, but I like 72 Seasons more. I think it's a good album, but I have to say this is a pretty good album. And here's the back cover. Yeah, there are a few good songs on there. There's Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Moth into Flame, Halo on Fire, and the second disc, surprisingly, or Confusion and Spit Out the Bone. Wait, I don't know why this is a double disc album. I know they're trying to get us to, you know, the vinyl vibes, but I wish this was a single disc album, not a double disc, because it's very much a waste of space putting two discs in. Waste of time and money. I don't know why, maybe it's just me. And the next one up is S&M 2, basically the sequel to S&M from 1999. This was recorded in 2019. And I have to say, comparing this to the first one, I have to say this S&M 2 is just better. I mean, it has a much better set list. And some of the melodies that the orchestra did are different, but this is good. I'm not gonna say any songs on this because they're just basically all from older albums. So yeah, this is S&M 2. Basically a live album. I don't listen to many live albums, but this is good. And the last one up, let me get rid of some of the dust. It is Celtic Ladies Christmas, or in Europe, it says Celtic Ladies Christmas. So yeah, this was from my grandfather's house. I saw this in my grandfather's house, so I decided to keep this. I mean, I don't know many songs on this. I mean, like I said in one of my videos years ago, I said that my grandfather loves Christmas, but so be prepared, because this is the first disc. Yeah, you see a large crack on there. I'm pretty sure I will not read it. But yeah, my grandfather busted up the first disc, but surprisingly, disc 1 is also busted. Oh, I gotta show you here. That's the whole thing. And this one is also busted. You can see the crack right here. But surprisingly, the other two discs are in perfect condition, especially disc 2. You can see it is in fine condition. And here is the third one. Here it is. The third one is also in good condition. So, yeah, my grandfather busted the first ones. I mean, out of my family members than the rest, my grandfather loved Christmas the most. Out of any member of my family, he loved Christmas the most. I mean, maybe someday I'll give this one a listen. Hopefully this year. But, yeah. So there you go. The end of my music collection. I've done the first one, which will be at the end screen annotation, as I call it. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm pretty sure some of you don't. You might find this boring, but I don't care. But I wanted to do this. All right. So yeah, I have a lot of albums on my computer, you know, digital, but I'm not gonna get into those because that'd be another waste of time. So I want to say this. Thank you so much for watching my music CD collection. If some of you survived this series. So yeah, that is it for the end of this video. This is Jack Danaher 2001 here saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.